Recall the moment when you desired more. Recall the period in your life when certain individuals lacked confidence in you. Recall the moment when you genuinely lost hope in the possibility of the distinctiveness that inside of you. Recall the period when you did very little and grumbled a lot. You will eventually reach a point in your life where you realize that doing nothing more than whining about things won't cut it. If you are unwilling to strive for the first opportunity that is presented to you, you must realize that no additional opportunities are waiting for you. There's not much time left, so you shouldn't be complaining. You aren't even qualified to voice grievances. If you could switch places with someone right now, and that someone could be going through a little bit more hardship than you are, what would you trade places with? There are currently so many things in this world that cause so much sorrow for so many people. You're whining, though. Right now, there are a lot of people in this world who wish they could switch places with you. You're still moaning, though. It is not your right to give up. It is not within your authority to simply give up and declare that the situation is resolved for you. Ladies and gentlemen, you must realize that the reason you are here is because you have things to do and that only a select few are qualified to complete them to the highest standard possible. This should not to travel and the extent of your willingness to do so. People can become a little lazy from time to time. People occasionally want to put themselves in this tiny box and just state that they are content with their current situation. When it comes to that life, there can never just be an okay. Never should one simply adopt a complacent attitude. How do we change over time? How do you change over time? How do you develop? One thing about success is that it will not come without challenges. There will be a lot of difficulties. Many of the things that, however, you have to return to the beginning. Recall those moments when your need for it increased because negative energy cannot satiate your hunger. Being pessimistic prevents you from developing. You don't get the power you need while you doubt yourself. There will come a time in your life when you have to acknowledge that there are things that are happening and putting you to the test. Additionally, you can be in a situation where you believe that you are broken or that you soon will be broken. You are made to last, ladies and gentlemen, and that is what I am here to tell you. I'm here to inform you that you are no longer entitled to voice complaints. I'm here to tell you that you must continue to live, and live quite strongly. I defy you to visit the hospital in your community. And if you get the chance to go along those hallways, you will see a wide variety of people from all age groups and cultural backgrounds, and they are all engaged in some sort of conflict. They are coping with various illnesses, some of which they might not be able to overcome. I'll give you a challenge: stroll through a neighborhood where a large number of people are without a place to live, food to eat, or even clothes to wear. I challenge you to consider the possibility that things may not be as horrible as you think. Perhaps it's time for you to come to terms with the fact that your problems aren't all that serious. Perhaps you've realized that you need to escape the turmoil in your life. Perhaps this is the right moment for you to pursue your aspirations rather than your suffering. Now is not the time to waste time. Instead, it is the moment to reconnect with yourself. Instead of moving forward, you are putting yourself back. You all have so much to offer, ladies and gentlemen. There is too much to do and too much to give. However, if you do nothing and wait for anything to happen, it will remain inert. You need to rekindle the desire you currently possess or once had. Thus, the next time you want to whine, worry, or become overly worried about something that doesn't bother you, ask yourself these questions. Does it improve you? Are you going higher with it? Are you continuing?